What's going on, brother?
Yeah, sorry.
No, so here's the deal. There's a kid named Nasir Little who's top 5 or 6 in the country who Larry Nager and those guys really want. The problem is Arizona's offered the kid $150, and we're trying to keep him from going to one of their schools. So it was brought to me through Brad and Christian, who said, hey, do you think Jim would be able to keep him at Miami because they really want the kid? And I said, I don't know the answer to that. I'll have to ask Jim if he's willing to do that. I don't know how and what and where and how, why and blah, blah, blah.
He's going to be a senior, right?
Yes, he's a rising senior.
So this would be 18. When would they need the money?
Again, it doesn't have to be all in one lump sum. I can make it work if you're saying you'll do it. I can tell them, listen, you'll installments and figure out how to get it to you, when, where, how, blah, blah. So just something I know you have some, and he's not committing tomorrow, right? So it's not one of those where I need an answer today. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put it on your plate because, like I told you, TJ is inserting himself into the conversation, and that's okay. I love TJ. I'm just saying that they don't know him enough to do it, and they weren't really comfortable with it. And I just said, well, I'll have a conversation with Jim, and if he wants to do it, then I'll deal with it. And if not, then
Did they bring any of that up to? Does Rivers know anything about it?
I don't know. I mean, but it would help. It would help us dramatically if Rivs got the team deal, because they didn't get any money this year, like none.
Yeah, Rivs told me that he was, because I had asked him. He said he's going to get 50 or something next year.
Okay, well if that's the case, then yeah, it helps us tremendously get it done. Because I mean, if he's getting 50 and we're gonna get the kid, whatever it is he's looking for, so we can match the Arizona deal, then okay, great. Then he's set.
Do we have to match the Arizona deal?
I don't know if we have to match it, but I can have that conversation.
All right.
Okay.
Let me talk to Rivers on some things, and then, obviously, like you said, we don't need an answer today, but, I mean, if I have to pay it out in 18, that's fine. I just,
Yeah, I mean, we can push it to 18 if we do. I mean, again, like almost we're doing the other situation where we're, if we do 25 or 30 or something in 17, and then we push the rest of it in 18. I don't see that being an issue. Like, it shouldn't be a problem.
I just don't know if I could do anything in 17. That's what I'm saying. Maybe
sure.
January of 18 is, I think we do it all. It's January, and then, June, and then
we can
campus.
That's fine, and we can protect ourselves by saying, look, if the kid commits in January, we'll start it then.
Right.
Like I can finagle it. You just talk to Rivers and hit me back and let me know kind of what you think is the best course of action, and then I'll see what I can do with the numbers.
Yeah, just try to get it. What did we do with Bowen? 100?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll take. I don't know if they'll take that much less, but if I can take it down at least 25, then probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just see.
Okay. I'll have a conversation.
How's Christian involved?
So Christian and Brad have a long-standing relationship. Christian is actually who introduced me to Brad when he had the kid. So that's his dude, and that's why this whole TJ thing kind of spooked him, because he was like, listen, I like TJ, but I don't really want TJ handling in anything I got my hands on. I said, well, again, that's a conversation I need to have with Gatto.
Right. That's the conversation you have with TJ. He's rather comfortable, talking to you. So you just gotta tell TJ that, which I will once I figure everything out.
Okay. When you headed on? You on family vacation now, so I'm gonna leave you alone. So I'll talk to you next week.
Fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll check it. Yeah, I'll figure it out by early next week.
Okay. All right. Cool. Enjoy the family. Okay, man.
All right. Thanks.
All right. See you.
So you guys don't even want to sign Biggs unless it's just like a superstar, basically.
No, not even. I mean, technically, because I had a conversation with Andy about Turner, going forward. I said I probably couldn't get that through because he doesn't fit the brief of who we're trying to get. I mean, that's where we are today. If we turn around our business and things change in a year or two, maybe, but that's where, Yeah,
the market for Biggs is going to be shit all around because if you guys ain't paying, then Nike damn sure not going to pay.
You're right. And you got to understand, and I think some people haven't been explaining because, we're cutting our portfolio, and then just so you know, and Nike I think is starting to do it too. The basketball business in general is down 25%.
Yeah, I heard no basketball
at retail
selling. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's the kind of ramifications that are happening until we turn it around and so forth. If he's going to put a share of voice on the court, my boss, he wants guards. He doesn't want bigs. But I got to explain and my part of, listen, I do things for this, that, and the other, and that's what I'm trying to explain. I'm doing this because down the line it's going to hopefully help out with, your guys that I know you're bringing in, hopefully, right? Mm-hmm. So from there.
And then the last thing, just everything with Bone is going to be good, right? I know it's changing.
Yeah. No, we're good. That's
okay.
That's
okay.
fine.
Okay,
just
perfect.
Just the first system getting that in.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff, it's Manish. Hey, Manish, what's going on? Hey, I got Merrill on the phone, okay? Merrill.
All right, good.
Merrill, right? I don't know. Hold on. Hello? Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, guys. Hey, Jeff, Merrill. You guys are all on. It worked.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Nice job. What's going on?
Thank you. So, hey, sorry for my voice again. And it's not because I was partying too much. I
don't believe that. But
yeah, but me neither.
all right, whatever. This shouldn't take too long, but Merrill, as you know, Christian is helping the Bowen family out.
Yes. I'm helping the Bowen family out, but yeah, go ahead.
Let me start again. Merrill is helping the Bowen family out. But I guess the father was expecting money today.
So let me kind of give you guys a backstory so you'll kind of know what's going on. So certainly, man, you guys are being introduced to, shoe wars and how stuff happens with kids and getting to particular schools. And so this is kind of one of those instances where we needed to step up and help one of our flagship schools in Louisville, secure a 5-star caliber kid. So obviously that helps, our potential business in terms of Adidas, right? School. And it's an Adidas school, right?
An Adidas school.
Yes. Jeff.
Oh, God, sorry. I was just, talking out loud for a second, sorry.
Okay. So we had to do some things to help in from that vantage point. So, long story short, it's got to go through some processes and steps and what have you, and it takes a while. So we're talking another 2 or 3 weeks before it really runs through the corporate structure, and Dad's expectations were that, the Christian was going to be able to help him do some things, a month ago. And so that obviously hasn't happened. So Christian called me and said, hey, I'm going to lean on Jeff and Manish to get it done. Would you mind, just making sure that they were aware of the situation and with the understanding that they would be reimbursed? And I said, no, I have no problem with that. So that's kind of what it is and what happened and how it happened. So yes, it's in process. We've already done our part on our end. We're waiting for purchase orders and numbers and that kind of stuff to come back to go through the accounts payable system. So it is in process, but again, it will take probably another 2 or 3 weeks.
So, Merle, just because this is obviously all new to me, and sure. You're the expert here. So this is something that Adidas does with obviously top kids going to Adidas schools. Where they're able to give them some type of compensation on a yearly basis.
No, I mean, when I say no, again, it's not a situation where, we partake in. So we're actually taking care of the relationship with Christian, right? So that whatever he will decide to do or how he will decide to do it. So it's really him helping us, third party, but we're not we're not engaging in a monetary relationship with a amateur athlete. We're engaging in a monetary relationship with a business manager, and whatever he decides to do with it, that's between him and the family.
Got you.
You know, so no, we don't. We can't. You know what I mean? We can't get involved directly in those kinds of situations, scenarios. But certainly, when it helps one of our flagship schools, you know, we're more apt to try to help that business manager or that particular agent, or, you know, because that's, you know, it helps them, it helps us, but we don't directly do it.
Right. But then I guess, so from what Manish was telling me yesterday, I guess this kid or the dad was promised $100,000 over the year, $25,000 a quarter. Does that sound right?
Yes.
And then now, has he received a payment yet, or this is the first one and he just was expecting it soon?
I think Christian I think his timeline on Christian was that he would have received his first installment sooner.
Oh, okay. So he has so this would be his first payment.
Yes.
So if I'm able to help, you know, obviously Christian and you guys with this payment, just how does it work going forward? Like, will I have to help?
No,
like,
it should be a one-time only situation. You shouldn't be involved in this after, because the process should have been established, and going forward, you shouldn't have any involvement.
And then,
so it should just be a one-time deal.
Okay, and then Adidas will pick up the remaining 3 payments once everything gets sorted out, I guess.
We'll make sure Christian has whatever he needs.
Right. Yeah. I got it.
Yes.
Okay, all right. That sounds good. So then, how does the money exchange? Like, is it the cash? Is it wire?
From who to who? I'm not sure what Christian does with his relationship with the family.
So I guess if I laid it out, how am I getting paid back?
I would suggest for cleanliness and lack of questions, I would always assume cash is better. Right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
For reimbursement, certainly that can happen a number of ways. If you don't care, then certainly it could be via check. If you do care, it could be by other means.
Okay.
So, Merrill, when you help Christian or anyone like him, is it typically a check or a wire you send to these guys, and then that's their problem?
Yeah, typically it will be because I need to be able to use it, right? Because he's basically getting paid as a consulting fee, so he can incur whatever taxes or whatever. You know, because I don't want to get into that fight.
Yes.
So for us, he'll be cut a check that will say consulting fees, and that'll be his. And then again, from however he decides to disseminate those funds afterwards is on him.
Right, but can you pay to his management company? You know, we have this company called Lloyd Management.
Yeah, I mean, we can cut the check to whoever needs the check to be cut to.
Perfect.
So then,
but it won't be so it won't come directly from because we can't have a direct relationship with a management company. Right? So what will happen was it'll go to it's in process to go to a 501c3.
Okay.
Right, and then that 501c3 will then cut the check wherever you guys need it to be cut.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. Okay. And this, I'm assuming with the fact that Christian's involved, I guess this money, whatever Christian's doing with the family, how you guys are helping him, I guess the kid's father, he's already on the same page that ultimately, we think this kid is coming to Christian and coming to you guys.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Yes.
Right.
That is the rationale behind any of this taking place. So yes.
Fantastic. So how do
These are the kind of situations that we have our hands on.
Right, and we talked about when we met in New York. Yeah, this is like exactly what we were talking about, getting in at the right time with all of your wealth of connections and knowledge. So if I have to lay it out, it's got to go to. It has to go to you first, or it just needs to go to Christian?
No, it goes to Christian. I don't need to touch it.
You don't need to touch it. You just go to Christian.
No, goes to him because he's going to be the one dealing with dad and family, not me.
Okay.
So I won't deal with dad and family until I, see them during the season or that kind of deal. So there needs to be some separation from me and that. and then the Christian's already got an established relationship with, with the kid and his dad.
Okay. All right, so we'll try to, let me, so obviously we'll try to get an answer today. I just need like a couple hours. Maybe I'll try to have an answer to you like before you get on the plane, and then we'll just figure out the logistics of the money.
All right, that's perfect.
So give me, today is the 10th, so by my guesstimation, by the 25th, this should be done. Should be finished.
The 20. Sorry, you just my phone lost.
I said by the 25th of this month. I said that's probably another couple of weeks before this whole thing and process is taking shape. So I'm saying it should take shape in the next 2 weeks. So by the 25th of this month, it should have been. We should have in hand. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then obviously if you'll just keep us posted.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted on something if there's any delays or hiccups or what have you, but it shouldn't be. I mean, I'm expecting a purchase order sometime between today and Wednesday.
So look, can you get that? Can you try? Olivia sent me a text today like, "Hey, I'll keep you posted." Is there any way you can get that expedited? It's like,
Nah, I can't. I mean, it's in the system.
It's a different deal.
Find out where it is. Yeah. I gotta find out where it is. That's why she's gotta send that email request and see what they come back. I'll talk to her tomorrow. I don't know where she wasn't in the office though.
Oh, she wasn't?
Nah.
All right, so I got to do all this. I'll do it tomorrow. I got an hour or two. I can spend some time on this, but just so you know, like I got to send this guy another $20,000 out on Wednesday because I got to get him out from under this Under Armour deal, and the deal he's got with this guy who was taking care of him. He wants his money back now because the kid didn't go to Maryland, so I've got to stay on top of that. So I just can't have this thing catapult in my face, but I don't want to do anything to harm you with them fucking millions.
You're not going to harm. Just that's what I'm saying. The sooner the better. Coach, right here.
All right. So tomorrow I got a 2-hour window between. I'll sit down. I'll figure it all out.
Okay.
Just know. Remember, just think in your head, okay? I haven't given you expense support ever this year because of the fucking joke, because of the joke. But I still got to do what I got to do for what we're doing. So, and you and I will always figure it out. But after this, you're gonna have to get me another something, if whatever we can. The rest of it, we can just kind of probably wait until the first year. I can figure it out.
Yeah, because
some way, somehow, I'll figure it out. My dad sent my ass today because,
I said, because 18 I'll have the budget. I mean, I can do stuff now. I'm just saying in 18 we got to be better organized on how we track everything. You know, when you do everything.
But what I'm going to do for you, because I'm going to break down all my expenses in the next month, everything written down, and I'll email it to you so you have it. So everything I've done this year, okay? Not the underground stuff, but everything else I've done, and then we'll just have to figure it out. So towards my salary this year, when this 50 comes, you give me 8. So I mean, another 20 towards salary.
Put it all down. Put everything down, man. You got to put it down. All who we owe for the rest of the year, plus your salary, expenses, everything.
Understood. There? What else? What else you got?
No, that's it. Gotta go pick up Grace from practice.
What's going on? When's she gonna see that? When's she gonna see the doctor?
Nah, well, we didn't get the email yet. So from the guy, that's what I'm waiting for. I need to get all that information. I actually got to ask Rachel. Did she get it? Yeah, because he was sending it to her. I'll figure it out.
I'll check in on that. Hey, listen to me. Don't let this fucking guy, stand above all this. Reinvent yourself. Figure it out. Evolve. You are who you are. And honestly, it might not be a bad thing for you. It might not be a cleansing of the fucking soul for you to take over fucking college basketball. It actually might be good for the brand. Honestly, if they're not going to put money into athletes moving forward, 5 or 6 a year, they're not going to do that yet. Maybe just take a break. I don't. The problem is when they start doing it again, who's going to do it?
But then hopefully you don't stop doing college programs.
like we were,
What did you say?
I said, well, then I hope we don't stop doing college programs, you know.
Well, that's kind of impossible because they just signed 2 of them for 14 more years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, man. Look, they'll put you. As long as I've known you, you fucking always stood proud. And you've been good for me with that, like you have. So I'm just returning a favor. You don't let this shit affect you. Like you just need to fucking grab your nuts and just say, okay, suck my dick. I've been here for 24 years.
Yeah.
You're a fucking clown. And get out of my face.
So, all right. Go do homework and
eat it.
All right. Later. All right. Bye.